I was trying to do a Google meeting so that all of us will meet. But right now I'm in a new location, so I don't want you guys to see my apartment, right? But what I wanted to talk about was trading psychology. How when you enter a trade it affects your mind and you start doing stupid stuff. So for example, this was the trade that we took the day before yesterday. That was Dogecoin. Immediately we took this trade, it went straight into profit, right? Like around here. Then by the time we realized it nearly hit our stop loss, then reversed back into profit. So that's the main reasons why I'm always saying before you enter a trade, please calculate how much you are willing to risk. In general, I know that all of us, some of us are having like $100, others $1,500. So because of that, I usually say let's use 2% as margin. If everyone is using 2% as margin, even if the trade doesn't go well in the starting, once it starts moving in profit, you are going to make money. But some of you will go and over leverage. If you have $100 and you go and use $30 on a trade with a leverage of 70x or 50x, if the trade doesn't go straight into profit, within 1 to 5 hours from Monday to Friday, you are going to lose all your money. It's very important you listen to what I'm saying. The reason why I always say use 2% or 5% of your account as margin is because just look at how the trend is. It's not straightforward. You can see we have a lower low here, lower high, higher highs making to the upside. Anytime the market is moving up, it's not just going to move straight. Serious, it's not going to move straight. It's going to be like it's going to go up, come down, go up, come down. The reason why the market is doing that is because the place that you are entering a buy position, someone is selling. This particular chart is 4-hour time frame, meaning each candlestick you are seeing here have used 4 hours to form. The reason why I always trade with the 4-hour time frame is because cryptocurrencies move very fast. If you are using 15 minutes time frame, 1 hour time frame, 30 minutes time frame, or 5 minutes time frame, you just gamble with your money. So first of all, you need to avoid over trading. Once you know about risk management, you need to avoid like taking more than 10 trades in a week. Because some of you are trading with a capital of $100, $200. When we take 4 to 5 trades, you think it's small. Imagine you are having like $1,000 or $3,000 and you are going to take a trade with small amount. You think you guys don't know what is going on. If you have a capital of $2,000 or $4,000, then you go and use $100 on a position. Like for this trade, instantly you would have made like $700 to $900 if it goes well. Like if you are having $1,000 or $5,000, then you go and use $100 or $200 or $300 on this position. If it could have not go well for us, you would have lost like $70 to like $100. But if it goes well, you'll be making like $900 to $800. That's how leverage works. The leverage will amplify your earnings if it's going well, and it will also amplify your losses if the trade is not going well. So for me, before I enter a trade, I already calculate how much I'm willing to. Or let's say I have like 9,000 on my Storm Gain account. So let's say I have 9,000 USD and I want to use 2% as margin. So I come and use 2%, then confirm. So this is the quantity I'm supposed to use if I want to enter this trade. This was the amount that I was supposed to use, 27,027 quantity of USDT. That was the amount that I'm supposed to use, just to use 2% of my $9,000 on this position. So if I was risking like $300, I will be making a profit of about $900 if this trade goes well. Some of you, immediately we enter a trade and it's not going well, you start sending me screenshots because you don't understand what is going on. You can see this particular chart is an uptrend from here to here, from like 19th March 24th March 2024 up to this particular level. That was 28th of this month. Dogecoin was just moving up, then it started a downtrend. Anytime a downtrend is going to start, the market will first fall, then try to move to the next resistance zone. It will fail to break it, then it will push to the downside again. And this usually happens when Bitcoin is consolidating or Bitcoin is moving in a downtrend. If Bitcoin is moving up, you see the altcoins also moving up. And if Bitcoin is falling, you see the altcoins also falling. When I say altcoins, I'm talking about the alternative coins. Coins apart from Bitcoin, like Ethereum. If Bitcoin is falling, you see Ethereum falling even bigger. And if we have coins like BNB, DYDX, we have Link, we have ADA, Cardano, and all these coins, they will be falling even higher if Bitcoin is falling. And if Bitcoin is rising within 2 to 3 hours, sometimes even 30 minutes, you see these coins also start moving up. So before you enter a trade, you make sure you check the direction of Bitcoin. If Bitcoin is falling, go and sell the altcoins, or you wait for Bitcoin to retrace so that you start buying them. And if Bitcoin is rising, you go and buy the altcoins too. That's how we trade. Don't go and say your strategy is telling you to sell Dogecoin, but Bitcoin is rising and you go and sell. You are going to lose money and learn sense. We have what we call risk to reward ratio. The risk to reward ratio is just what I've just arranged here. Sometimes before you enter a trade, you are going to ask yourself, if you risk $2, how much are you going to make back? That's just the basis of risk to reward. And the best risk to reward is 1:3. We have 1:4, 1:5, and 1:6. Don't ever use a strategy that gives you 1:2. If you have a risk to reward of 1:2, that means you need to be investing more than you need to be winning more. That means you have to have a win rate of 80 to 100%, which is very difficult. But if you are risking like 1:3 or 1:4 and your win rate is 50% or 80%, you still make money. Your P&L will still be great. So for example here, if I have $9,000 and I'm going to take this trade, and let's say I'm risking $300 on this trade. So for example, I'm saying that if Dogecoin doesn't go well with my direction, I'm going to lose $300. But if Dogecoin goes well too, I'm going to make $900. That's 1:3 risk reward ratio. If you are using 1:4 risk reward ratio, you are simply saying if Dogecoin doesn't go well, you lose $300. If Dogecoin goes well, then you make like $1,200, $1,200. That's $1,200, right? So if you are going to enter a trade, I was saying check the direction of Bitcoin. If Bitcoin is moving up, you go and buy the alternative coins. You get it? We have fiat currencies and we have digital currencies. Fiat currencies are controlled by central government. USDT is a fiat currency. NGN, Nigerian, GHS, Ghana cedis, they are fiat currencies. Digital currencies are not controlled by any central government. Bitcoin is a digital currency. BNB is a digital currency. Ethereum is a digital currency. So the reason why the dollar usually rise and Bitcoin fall is because Bitcoin is pegged with the dollar. So if dollar is gaining momentum, Bitcoin will be falling. But if Bitcoin is rising, you see the dollar falling. They are moving opposite. So anytime there is a news release and the news release is saying that okay, the United States dollar is getting stronger, you see Bitcoin falling. And if the United States dollar or the United States economy is not doing well, you see Bitcoin rising. And anytime you see Bitcoin rising, the alternative coins will follow. So right now you can even see the market is in a downtrend because Bitcoin is falling. So if we go and check for BTC.P, so you always add .P to it because we are trading perpetuals. So you select Binance. If you are trading on KuCoin, you select KuCoin. If you are trading on Bybit, OKX, just select the broker that you are using, right? In crypto, we call it exchanges. So you can see right now, Bitcoin is currently in a downtrend, massive sell-off. I always say that when you see the market start creating this kind of pin bars to the top side, this particular, you see that the market was just hitting the resistance zone several times. When you see something like this, it's simply telling you that the sellers are now in control. You see, here is a resistance, here is a resistance, here is a resistance, here is a several times that the price came to this level. So we are now saying that this place is the ceiling and we have this place being the floor. So right now the floor of Bitcoin is $61,800 and the ceiling is currently 71,000 to 72,000, right? So anytime Bitcoin reaches 73,000, it always fall down. For the past 4 weeks, I said before you enter a trade, always check the direction of Bitcoin. If Bitcoin is consolidating, the alternative coins will also fall down. If Bitcoin is rising, then alternative coins, that's BNB and Ethereum, will also rise. So now the next part we are going to do is we are going to be looking at CoinMarketCap, right? So I'll just open CoinMarketCap here. So for CoinMarketCap, you need to be using it every single day when you are going to take a trade. So right now the current market price of BTC is $65,600 and $62, right? So you click on the search box at the right hand side. You already know how we do it. So when you click on the search box, you can see these are the coins that people are currently looking at. Anytime you see a coin appearing here, then this means that something is currently happening in the market for that coin. So for you to trade, just select one coin from this session if you want to make profit that day, and always make sure that the coin is listed on the major exchanges, that's Binance, Bybit, OKX, Bitget, and also KuCoin. So we can see these are the two coins that are currently trending. We have Dog, Wi-Fi hats. We also have Bitcoin. People are currently selling Bitcoin because they are afraid. So you can also go and sell Bitcoin. Don't try to go against the trend. Some of you are not smart. If the market is falling, go and sell. There is a high probability that you will make profit. If the market is rising, you go and buy. Don't see the market falling and you go and buy the market. You are going to lose money and learn sense. So if you are ready to just copy my trades and all those stuff, make sure you click the first link so that you can join the Telegram group. My name is Askanda and I teach people how to day trade crypto on Binance and Bybit.